Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Duggar News. Fans slam Jessa Duggar for having way too many kids too soon expecting baby 6. When Duggar News took notice of the infamous family they were still a part of. In fact, their show was called 19 Kids and Counting. Since then, the siblings also got a spin-off of their own called Counting On. Alas, Josh Duggar's crimes ensured none of the family members end up being a part of the channel as they canceled the shows. Amidst all this, the family's religious practices also faced backlash. As per the documentary Cheney Happy People, experts slammed the Duggar and their IBLP practices as they promoted gender inequality. Moreover, the lifestyle has encouraged people to have large families as they believe motherhood is a woman's highest calling. Similarly, many siblings still follow these footsteps and norms, especially Jessa Duggar. She is now about to have her 6th baby. While Jessa Duggar and her husband, Ben Seewald, announced their pregnancy in March, Duggar News followers saw it coming from a mile ago. They had made note of multiple things on their social media that were hinting at the couple's pregnancy. For instance, Jessa wasn't very active on her Instagram and would not post many pictures over there. Even when Jessa was posting pictures, she made sure her belly was covered strategically. After seeing all this, there was already a buzz on the internet about her possible pregnancy. Yet, she and her husband Ben decided to take their own sweet time before announcing the arrival of a 6th baby into their brood. Well, some viewers aren't happy about this. As mentioned before, Duggars have been followers of IBLPE, Institute of Basic Life Principles. It's a Christian organization that promotes traditional family values and strict adherence to biblical teachings. It emphasizes principles like male leadership, homeschooling, and preparing individuals to live according to what they believe are God's instructions for life. This lifestyle has always been encouraging for large families. They believe that having many children is a blessing from God and aligns with biblical teachings about being fruitful and multiplying. Many Duggar News followers have seen siblings go down the same path as Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, who have had 19 kids in total. Jessa Duggar is one of them. Jessa and Ben Seewald have 5 kids, and they recently announced their 6th pregnancy with a picture of a sonogram. The former said she was halfway through the journey. While many viewers reacted positively to this news, others weren't happy. For instance, some worried about how would the two parents give equal quality time to all their 6 kids. Others slammed Jessa. A comment on a Reddit thread discussing her pregnancy said that Jessa has been popping out babies like a Pez dispenser. So far, neither the family members nor Jessa herself has reacted to the backlash. Duggar News. Fans slam Jessa Duggar for having way too many kids too soon, expecting baby 6. Jessa Duggar, one of the stars of TLC's 19 Kids and Counting, and later Counting On, has once again found herself at the center of controversy. Recently, the reality star made headlines when she announced she is expecting her 6th child with her husband, Ben Seewald. While some fans expressed joy and excitement for the growing family, a significant portion of the Duggar family's fan base reacted with frustration, criticism, and concern. The backlash was swift, with many questioning the Duggars' decision to have such a large family so quickly, especially in an era when the realities of parenting and family dynamics are increasingly being scrutinized. For many, the Duggar family's lifestyle, deeply rooted in fundamentalist Christian values and the belief in quiverful ideology, which encourages procreation as a divine mandate, has been a point of contention for years. But with Jessa and Ben's announcement, it seems that the volume of criticism is reaching a new high. Fans slammed Jessa, calling her out for what they perceive as her unrelenting desire to have more children, seemingly without consideration for the toll it may take on her, her children, and her family life. A family that grows, but so do the concerns. Jessa and Ben's growing family is no surprise to those who have been following the couple since their marriage in 2014. Over the past several years, they've shared their journey through parenthood with their followers, which has resulted in both support and criticism in equal measure. With the birth of their sixth child, some fans are starting to wonder whether this growing trend is sustainable or responsible. The couple already has 5 children: Spurgeon, Henry, Ivy, Fern, and a new baby on the way. But many wonder how much more they can handle before the risks of overextension. One of the most repeated critiques of the Duggars in general, and Jessa in particular, is the notion that she is trying to live up to a family legacy that doesn't always consider the personal well-being of those involved. While it's clear that Jessa and Ben genuinely love their children, the question remains, are they truly prepared for the responsibility of another baby, especially as their family continues to grow at such a rapid pace? Health, mental, and physical strain. It's no secret that parenting a large number of children can place a significant amount of strain on a person, both physically and emotionally. Fans have voiced concerns about Jessa's health after each pregnancy. Pregnancy, childbirth, and the postpartum period are physically taxing experiences. And for someone already juggling the needs of 5 young children, the added stress of a 6th may raise alarms about her well-being. Despite Jessa's public portrayal of motherhood as joyful and fulfilling, many fans are pointing out the potential physical consequences of having children back-to-back without a significant break. Some have even questioned whether Jessa might be ignoring medical advice or personal well-being in favor of fulfilling the family's overarching ideals. Additionally, there are concerns about Jessa's mental health as she navigates the responsibilities of raising a large family. Some fans have raised red flags about the mental strain of such an intensive life schedule. Parenting requires an immense amount of energy, emotional resilience, and patience, and fans are worried about whether Jessa might be overextending herself in a way that could impact her mental well-being in the long run. Financial and logistical realities. Aside from the physical and emotional considerations, there are also practical and financial factors that many fans believe should be taken into account. Raising a family of 6 children, particularly within the Duggar lifestyle, likely requires a substantial amount of resources. The logistical demands of a large family, from food, clothing, and schooling to healthcare and extracurricular activities, are immense, and many wonder whether Ben and Jessa are fully prepared to manage the financial strain of such a growing household. While the Duggar family has made their money through television, book deals, and speaking engagements, there is skepticism about whether this kind of income can sustain such a large family over the long term. Some fans have pointed out that with more children comes an increased demand for both physical and financial resources, and they worry whether the Seawolds are adequately prepared for the realities of providing for a family of this size. A trend of family growth, but at what cost? What many fans are questioning now is whether the Seawolds and other Duggar children are falling into the same pattern of relentless family expansion seen with their parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. The Duggars have long been advocates for large families, but in recent years, the increasing number of children within the family has made some fans uneasy. Critics argue that by continuing to have children at a fast pace, the Duggars might be inadvertently setting up a pattern of excessive family building without taking the hard look at the financial, emotional, and physical realities of such an endeavor. Moreover, many critics argue that the Duggar family may be pushing their personal beliefs on others by advocating for a particular model of family life that might not be feasible for everyone. By constantly promoting the idea of a large family as the ideal, some believe the Duggar family sets unrealistic expectations for others. The constant cycle of pregnancies and births can create a pressure to keep up, which some viewers feel is unhealthy and damaging for both the parents and the children involved. The backlash: why the public is concerned. Part of the backlash stems from a larger societal shift away from traditional models of family life. In an era when family dynamics are evolving, with more parents choosing to have fewer children or delay starting families, Jessa's announcement was met with shock by some who still find the idea of having many children in a short amount of time to be outdated or impractical. This divergence from mainstream societal norms has created friction between the Duggar family's traditional views and the more progressive values held by some of their fans. Furthermore, many are concerned that the Duggar family's approach to parenting, especially Jessa's, as one of the more outspoken Duggar daughters, could send a message that having large families is the only acceptable way to live, disregarding the complexities of modern family life. With every new pregnancy, the pressure seems to build, and fans feel increasingly uncomfortable with the notion that the Duggar way might be the only way.